Hello there, friend. Welcome back. I done told y'all last time I'd tell you about that fuckwad Aries and how I got tied up with the Blue Ridge Caravan Company. I didn't know much about them, seeing they didn't help themselves along until the order was long over. By that time, I was doing the sharecropper thing, minding my own business. They had posted up in a couple of places around Appalachia. They had been running through the tunnel down that way yonder. I hadn't many run-ins with them, 'cause we had our own trade networks, outside of going by their little outpost, one time hiking back up to Radiant Hills. Truth be told, I had heard the lady there running the store, Vera Thornburg, was a total hottie and liked to be used like lickable wallpaper in Willy Wonka's factory. But as luck would have it, they were in the middle of a radiation storm when I stopped by, so I couldn't even check out the goods. The only other run-in I done had was when I was sneaking down around the cranberry bog, looking for scrap. This Luke Acosta dipshit tried getting me to go get his Brahmin. Fuck that guy. So me and Dottie were hanging out at the bunker, and I was trying to get my fat ass back into shape. But Maddox was sending us a message on that there terminal of ours, so I got on to seeing what it was about. Turns out, one of our ghoulie operatives from Radiant Hills, named Eugenie, was needing some help down at that there Big Bend tunnel. Guessing they been there a while running caravans or something, but us ghoulies had to done stick together. So I grabbed my things and headed out the back exit of the bunker. I was gonna follow Highway 65 down that way and jump over to the train tracks, just outside of Watauga. Seeing that I would be trekking down through the mire and cranberry bog, I was extra careful like, not to disturb nothing, being real quiet like through them their parts. Plenty of critters this way that don't take kindly to someone running through their nest or home. I had a feeling I done need to be saving my energy for this Eugenie feller. When I got down to that east tunnel, there were plenty of folks there, so I had to look and ask around where this Eugenie guy was, and you know what I done found out to my liking. Turns out, this Eugenie feller wasn't a feller at all. He was a she. Will slap me in the mouth and call me Susan. When I done found her, she was saying there was a guy in one of the rail cars over that way yonder, needing my help or something. She didn't tell me much else other than they all called him Aries. But wouldn't you know it, she said I'd done have to run a caravan first, so they could get me fitted up real nice like with one of their uniforms. So I talked to their boss feller and done headed into that there tunnel to meet up with Libby and Carver, which would turn out to be the reason I was done called here in the first place. I disliked Libby immediate like. She was mouthy, thought she was the hottest chick in the company. Guessing all them there fellers in the company were trying to get all blessed up inside Libby's baby-making hole. Worst of all, if'n she was such a bad motherfucker, why did I have to do all the work in here? Done running around and shit. I even had a mind to take her into one of the rail cars and froth up her whisker biscuit, real good like, while Carver done watched the Brahmin. If in for no other reason than to wreck her enough to humble her, and maybe shut that big-ass mouth of hers real good like. But seeing that others were joining in, and me not wanting a little Libby lick puppy following me around all in love like, I done paid her no mind and got them their Brahmin to the other side. Thinking Carver was a trying to smash to, he was a little too friendly like. But that their uniform fit real nice like, so I guess it was worth it. Afterwards, I had to hike all the way back through Big Bend to go see this Aries feller. So I headed over to see what I was a-gonna have to do for him. Little did I know, this prick was a-gonna send me all over the place. So he told me he was busy with caravan runs, but if I would help him, he'd pay me. So I said why not. He then done told me I'd be needing to go getting him these there holotapes he done left all around. And wouldn't y'all know it, the first motherfucker was all the way back up by the Ghoulie bunker. I headed through the giant sloth grove, on up the ridge, to where some guy named Scoot was a-living, to look round his shack. Was more like some would propping up a roof, if you want to call it that. And a wild dog had killed a bunch of cats round in here. I found some newsletter called CH Monthly on the shelf. It done read, January 2075. Greetings all cryptid hunters, seekers of the truth, and explorers of the paranormal. This month, we'll be covering a very special member among legendary beasts, the sheep squatch. Do not snicker, dear reader. Over the years, we've amassed a plethora of evidence and convincing cases from the residents of Appalachia. That's right, our woolly friend's favorite haunt is the rolling hills and misty peaks of the Appalachian Mountains. Even readers from across the country will remember that Appalachia has quite the reputation for being home to several cryptids already, and sheep squatch stands tall among them. Eyewitnesses recount a massive 20-foot-tall monstrosity with spiral horns and a vicious pair of chompers. Some claim that it's able to bite through pure steel. There's also rumors that its fleece is far from white as snow. Researchers believe that its wool is razor sharp. No sheep squatch sweaters, please. Perhaps most notoriously, though, are the rumors about its bodily waste. Let's say it's the sheep squatch's #1 feature. If you don't mind a crude pun, we know you don't. There are claims that the sheep squatch's urine is so acidic that it can burn your skin for days. There's been cases of just one drop blinding a hunter for life. Yikes. Of course, local governments in Appalachia have been covering up the sheep squatch for years. We think they may even be working with the Mothman to hypnotize doctors that treat sheep squatch urine patients. More on that in our March issue. Planning any hunts for the sheep squatch? Be sure to write in and let us know your findings. And as always, remember to stay safe, keep an open mind, and seek out the truth. Julia H. Park. Then there was some weird ramblings scribbled on there after that. Bullshit. If you want to know the truth about the sheep squatch, find me, Scoot Conroy, Southern Bell Motel, walk south, look for the shack with the cats. Hey, that's where I was. This dude was some cryptid hunter or something. While I was snooping around, I done found one of them their holotape series wanted. It was called Protocol Adoni ES #5. Did I miss some of the others? Guessing Aries done wanted me, or someone to listen to it. He didn't tell me otherwise, so I done gave it a listen.
What the f- Oh, it's just a cat. When's the last time I've even seen a cat? Thought Scoot hated cats. Guess things really have changed, huh? Clearly, it's been more than a bit since he's been home. That's, probably not a promising sign. So why come out here, old boy? What's this truth you were so certain of? Oh, Scoot. Oh, jeez. I didn't think he was so... well, nothing recent. Not sure if that's good or bad news. Holy hell, you little bastards are everywhere. You must be repopulating like rabbits. Huh. Repopulating. Could it be? No. Stop. No. Come on. Stop it. But maybe, right? Maybe? No, damn it, shit. Get it together. I gotta get out. Oh, shut it, furball.
I was confused as fuck as to what he wanted me to know. Guess I'd better head back and see him. Good thing I had been working out. This was gonna take some doing to find out what this guy was up to. Normally Shannon taught us not to pry into other people's business, but this guy done invited me. So off I went. The next stop was some abandoned shack in the cranberry bog. It was real dangerous wandering around in these parts. Critters or running around here. But I found the second tape pretty quick like, and I gave it a listen.
Appalachia.
Whoa, watch it, Smoothskin.
Sorry, just need a little stretch to get with that delicious boggy air. Also, I assure you, the skin under here ain't so smooth, Genie.
Don't call me that. And, yeah, whatever. Figure speech. You seem extra chipper today. Oh, that's right, you're a local here. Been a spell since you've been home?
Oh, more than a spell, my trigger-happy undead friend.
I swear to God, Aries.
This step is the first time my feet hath graced these gentle grounds in my decades-long absence.
You're not listening. Okay, Aries, I'm moving ahead.
Your wayward son returns, you slumbering beast of mists and mystery. Resculpted and carved into something new, I retread my old ground with a fresh gleam in my eye, shining brighter than an atomic flash.
Oh, brother. That reminds me. Why now?
What?
You've been on the Kentucky route since you started. I thought you enjoyed it there. Why come back now?
Family.
Look, I don't know if you heard about that whole scorched thing, but, well...
Fear not. My family is here now.
Whatever you say, Aries. Let's go.
Done sounded like Aries had been away a while, but why did he come back? And why am I looking for these tapes? I had to go find some guy named Ray, all the way in Welch, so this was gonna take a few days to get over that way yonder. Kinda my old stomping ground. I was a-thinking about my daddy and what his company really did to these fine folks. But then something caught my eye. This mole miner had a strange radio beacon and was stirring up quite a fuss. But no sooner did I take care of him, did life set me back to square. My sister, dead, with no dignity. She was badly decomposed, but it looked like Amy Thomas. I didn't know what to do. I hadn't thought about her in so long since leaving the manor. After I paid my respects, I had to refocus, had to find this Ray feller. I started searching all the houses, or what was left of them around the town. And wouldn't you know it, my inquisitiveness persevered. Don't know what I was a-thinking that Ray would be like, but he was dead like everyone else. I got to searching for the next tape and done found that one too.
Oh shit. It's really you.
Yeah. Hi, Ray.
We tried looking for you. We all knew you weren't... But, you know, things happened. I'm really happy you're all right.
If you can call this... all right, I guess. Listen, Ray. Laura, she's...
Stop. I appreciate what you're saying, but stop. She's coming back, man.
No, I mean,
Enough, Cal. It's good to see you. There's extra supplies in the living room. I haven't heard any break-ins, so they should still be there. Take what you need. And get out of here. Appalachia, I mean. These hills, they... It...
I know.
No, I mean, it was real, Cal. It did this to me.
I know.
Do me a favor? Grab me a bottle of the good stuff from downstairs before you go. I'd get it myself, but...
One step ahead of you.
You're the best, Cal. Take care of yourself, okay?
You can come with me, you know?
Any minute, Cal. She'll be back. Any minute.
Goodbye, Ray.
So this Ray feller is a drunk asshole waiting on some girl. But wait a minute, he called Aries Cal. But there I go rambling on. I had to get the fuck out of Welch. I done hiked into the hills, looking like I was heading all the way over to the caverns on the north side. Fuck my life. I done found a trailer to crash out in for the night, hoping whoever done lived here wouldn't mind, but I would be gone at first light heading north. The next day I snuck around Lewisburg, trying to avoid any of them their ferals that were roaming around. I did all right, but between you and me, I hated them their caverns. My parents done took me here when I was real little like, and I ain't been right since. Why the fuck was I even here? Shit wasn't adding up. Almost like these tapes were in backwards order or something. I had done heard that these caverns were infested with some mutants or something. I was hoping I wasn't gonna have to go looking around in there. But I had to spend some time a-looking around, seeing that I didn't know what I was supposed to be a-finding, or why Aries done had me going all over God's creation in the first place. I checked the counters and boxes all over, even went through the cabinets that were left. Then something caught my eye, or my nose rather. I done smelled something dead and rotting out by the entrance. I mean to tell y'all, he smelled so bad, he could knock a buzzard off a shit wagon. But there I go again, rambling on something fierce. There was another tape on this dead raider.
will yet restore me to the vital air. Death feeds on my mute voice and laughs at our despair. The leprous corpse, touched by this spirit tender, exhales itself in flowers of gentle breath, like incarnations of the stars, when splendor is changed to fragrance. They illumine death. And mock the merry worm that wake beneath. Not, we know, dies. Shall that alone which knows be as a sword, consumed before the sheath by sightless lightning? The intense atom glows a moment, then is quenched in a most cold repose.
That was definitely a nuke blast. And was he quoting Percy Bysshe Shelley? Wait a fucking minute. I done know who was a working at Bysshe. Calvin Van Lowe. The cryptid hunter guy. Now it was all making sense. I needed to head to Louisburg to check out Van Lowe's taxidermy. There had to be something there. I was real cautious like, going through that there town. This is where Natasha done got herself dead by some raiders. No sooner did I done round a corner and get my foot on the street, did some fuckhead try taking a whack at me. Fuckhead never thought I'd have him dead and gutted before he got to steps on me. Did I mention I fucking hate raiders, thieving motherfuckers? Most are such little bitches. The first knee shot you give him, they start squirming like a tapeworm in a warm pile of poo. I jacked this shithead's loot. He wasn't gonna be needing it no more, and it probably wasn't his to begin with. A little weapons tip, y'all. You best done get the Dom Pedro off this season's scoreboard. Don't forget the mods too. The thing 1 or 2 shots just about everything I mean to tell ya. Couldn't help but to get to thinking about my sister Natasha. She was the one who done taught me how to kiss. I really miss her. But there I go rambling on again. Something fierce. I done got to that there taxidermy store no problem. They even left the door unlocked. Amazing no one done took everything. I had to have a good look around. I knew I needed to find another holotape, but it could have been anywhere up in here. Lots of creepy cool shit all around. Wishing I was more into this kind of stuff, but not really my kind of liking. After I done trekked all around that there house, I decided I probably should check out the basement. I'd be lying if I told y'all I wasn't nervous. Kinda felt like the first time Kaylee done gave me the shove south, if y'all know what I mean. She done held me there until she got hers. And it smelled real funny like, not Kaylee, I mean in that there basement, kinda like a garbage disposal full of rusty watches or something. I done spotted this calendar, talking about doing laundry or something, and when I done touched it, a secret door done opened up like a sinner on Sunday. I was real careful like going in there, not knowing what I was a-looking for. I was guessing another holotape. What was a going on down in here? It started to smell even worse. There was even a laser grid done, keeping some folks from getting in here. But what I saw next was real peculiar-like. There was more blood than Aunt Flo at a blood bank during Shark Week, if y'all get what I'm a-saying. I mean to tell y'all, it was done everywhere. Something real bad like must gone down. There were a bunch of robot parts down here. Guessing that didn't make much sense, 'cause Abyss was an energy company. I even done think they had a power plant or something over near Harper's Ferry not too far from the Ghoul bunker. But I had me a good look around, and it didn't get much better. More blood, and more robot parts. There was even half an Assaultron down here. It was a-startin' to look like a bloody Robco store, more than a basement in a taxidermy. I was assured no one would be too worried even I done helped myself to some of their junk and whatnot. Ammo ain't cheap these days, so this Calvin feller could help pay Aries his tab for my services. I went through his blood-soaked terminal, and it looks like this Calvin feller was a-looking for, or trying to come up with making some robot sheep squatch. What a weird motherfucker. I was a-thinking he done tried a making it out of an Assaultron, and that's where all this blood was done from. I followed it to some grate in the wall. I mean, it was everywhere. That's when I done found the last tape. So y'all knew I was gonna give it a listen.
Almost.
What in the ever-loving fuck? So I think I got it all now. This Aries feller knows this Calvin. Wait. He is Calvin. He done got all fucked up by his robot goat thingy. But why did he send me all the way here? He could have just done told me. So I went all the way back to see this crazy-ass fuckwad, and after we done played 50 questions, I told him I done knew he was Calvin Van Lowe. And get this shit, after all I done did for him, he asked me to go see that there Carver feller. You know, the one I done ran that there caravan with, and give him another tape. So I done trekked my happy ass back through that there fucking depressing ass tunnel again. On the other side, I done found Carver, and kinda told him what I was asked to do. Aries left it up to me, so I done gave him that there tape so he could give it a listen. I mean, after all that trekking around, why wouldn't I done give it to him? I was ready for some well-deserved R&R, and I spotted a nice little face warmer, so I thought I'd invite her in to have a few drinks and see where it done went. Think I done caught her off guard. She never been asked by no ghoul girl if she needed her canoe boat tongue punched. Well, I had it inside anyway. She knew where to find me, and just between us, they always need their canoe boat tongue punched. But when I done got inside, that there Carver feller was already in there. I thought he was thirsty for some ghouly girl gash or something.
Oh, hey. I just finished listening.
What did it say?
It says that Aries is Calvin Van Lowe, my mom Shelley's brother, and I guess my uncle? It's so hard to wrap my head around. I've always wondered about my Uncle Calvin, and it's really exciting to know he's alive. But I'd be lying if I said that Aries didn't kind of freak me out.
I think we all feel that way, but he's a good guy.
Oh, I know he's got a good heart. He always goes out of his way to keep me safe. Huh. Guess that makes a little more sense now. It's just, Aries is everything that I'm not. I can barely even have a conversation with him.
Maybe we can get some practice in now. If you want, I mean.
Aries, I didn't know you were here.
Hey, kid. You really gotta work on your peripherals.
Just had to make an entrance, didn't you?
Yeah, I've probably got a few self-control issues to resolve. Listen, I really appreciate what you've done here. You deserve every cap. Now, Carver and I are long overdue for a little chat, so thanks again, and see you around. Sorry to get you caught up in all this, kid.
No, it's fine. Just totally, changes my whole life, but...
Yeah. I'm still not really sure how to, how's Shelley?
So all that work for a fucking poster and some caps? What the fuck? Anyway, I sat and listened to these to ramble on for a while. I never did get my licking on that night. Well, that's not totally true. Y'all see, Herschel done told me to go upstairs and see Joanna. She wanted to meet me or something. This must have been the same Joanna they were all a-calling Joanna the Bull, being that she done pension fur, them younger female types she could groom and coddle. Not knowing what she done wanted, I was a little trepidatious, if'n y'all know what I mean. She done asked me a bunch of personal-like questions. Told me she had some kinda notion I done knew what I was a-doing to be pleasing another woman. Guessing my little friend outside was just a scouting new talent for Joanna the Bull. She done told me if'n I was real good like, and I done bleaked her being out for her, she'd sauce up my face real good like. Now I really want to be the one to tell y'all that I done told her where to go. But a pepperoni roll is hard to pass up, but there I go a-rambling on again. And that's how I done met that fuckwad Aries.
We could live